I'd like to welcome you to AscendSocial training videos, and we're going to focus on the general settings section of AscendSocial. We're going to be working in the social app settings sub-menu tab number 2, configuring the Facebook app, which is how AscendSocial speaks with Facebook. Now, as you can see, we always start with the home page of AscendSocial. From here, we're going to click on the general settings tab. We're going to click on tab number 2, social app settings. In here you can see these are the various configurations of our social sites that we can do from this particular interface. We're going to be working with Facebook within this configuration. Now, there's a few things that I like to have before I actually get started. What I usually do is I created a cheat sheet. That's what I call it. And as you can see here, steps for setting up your Facebook app. What you're going to need a display name, and the one I'm going to use for this exercise is called Beta Test AS, and an email, which I'm showing here. And there are 7 steps that we're going to follow. One being logging into your Facebook account before creating a developer's account to log into your Facebook account. What we're saying here is that in order to be able to set up a Facebook app, you have to have a developer's account. And a developer account is very easy to set up. There's no criteria. The only criteria, there's only one criteria, the criteria that you have to have a Facebook account. So if you have a Facebook account, it's going to be relatively easy for you to be able to set up a developer's account. What I have done is created a document that you will find inside of the AscendSocial site. That's basically, once you have your Facebook account, it's going to show you how to set up the developer's account, and you'll find that in section 2 of this document. When you get down to section 3, that means you have your developer account at this point in time, and if you want to, you can follow the steps here, or you can follow along with this training video. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go back over here into the social panel. I'm going to leave the split screen for now. Okay, so this is the section that we're going to be needing information for. Now what we're going to do here also, if you can see, is that it has Facebook applications. So in order to configure the Facebook app, we will click on this here, and that would log us into the developers. If you have a developer's account, it will log you into that account, where you can start the configuration of information that's going to be needed to implement the Facebook app. And what you're going to need here, you can see here, is that we're going to get information from Facebook. They're going to give us a Facebook app ID and a secret ID. And we're going to be using the website URL and the privacy URL when we actually configuring that page. Because if you see here, it says once you have your developer account, then you're going to create your Facebook app, choose the platform, choose the name, and that will be what I have right here. I mean, I don't know what your name may be, but whatever your display name, remember, you have to think about branding. That could be your name, that could be your company name. That's totally up to you. And then app ID, and then the secret, and that's what these 2 items are talking about right here. You pull those 2 areas in. We click to extend permissions, and that's basically it. That's how you'll go about setting up the Facebook app. So let's get started. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click here, and what that did was that actually logged me into my Facebook developer's account. Now, if you, like I said, if you don't have a Facebook account, all you have to do is follow that document that we're going to make available to you, and it'll actually walk through the steps of setting up a developer's account. But you know what? Let me just do this, because it's really simple to set that up. So I'm just going to walk through you here real fast. So to set up a developer account, of course you have to have a Facebook account. You go there, you click on the button for create developers account. As you can see here, it says register. This information is going to come up. Do you accept Facebook platform? Of course, you're going to say yes. And then you're going to fill out this information, your telephone number, confirmation code, and then you're going to click on register. And then you're all set. All right, so it's a really simple process, and the interface of the GUI there, the wizard, is very easy to follow. So let me go back here. So now we're at this point where we're going to actually be setting up the actual Facebook app. So when you look down here at my numbers, it says create new Facebook app. So we're going to click on that. Okay, so it's asking me for the display name, right? So I said I wanted my display name to be this, so I'm just going to copy. And I'm going to paste that here. And I'm going to remove this email address. And I'm going to place the one that I have associated with this particular account. Paste that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a category. For me, I'm going to say business. For you, it might be something else. Then I'm going to say create app ID. So I'm click on that. And of course, this is for protect you yourself also from spiders. This means that you have to have human interaction. So if I can read this, let me see if I can find something. I'm gonna try another text. Let's see. Let me try another one. Okay, I think I can get that one. BW9UNPR. So now I'm gonna click submit. Okay, so now it's gonna bring me to this particular page. Now what I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna want to go to settings. All right, so you see it pulled in partially the information here that we're looking for, but remember we're also going to need the privacy, and then down here we're also going to need the website. So let's start with the privacy first. So let me go here. Well, let me start with this one first. Okay, so now I copied that. So now let me go back over here to the Facebook interface. Paste that there. Next thing they want me to do is the platform. We got to select the platform that we want. For us, it's going to be a website. And now we're going to have to grab the URL. So we're going to come back here. Now I'm going to click on this one and I grab that URL. Come back over here and I paste it. Now after doing that, all I have to do is hit save settings. So now what you actually see here before I hit save settings is that this is the display name that's going to be associated when I'm posting out to Facebook. This is the email address. This is the privacy URL that we have set up, and this is the site information that we're supplying. And these two items here is the information that you're actually going to need when you configuring on inside of AscendSocial. So we could actually, if I was to go here, I can I can copy this right now, the app ID, and I'll paste that right here. Then I can come over here, and what they're doing here is for your protection, they're hiding the ID information. So if you click show, they're going to want you to enter a password. So I'm going to paste my password here, and now I'm going to hit submit. Let's move that out the way. Now I can copy my app ID. And by the way, you should never give this information out to anybody. I'm not too concerned about what we're doing here, because once we're finished, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna delete this account. So for those that want to copy it, have at it. All right, so I want to come back over here and I want to click on save. And now I want to go down to the app review, and I'm going to click on this box here, because what I want to do, I want to make it public. So I click confirm. Now at that point we have configured the integration between Facebook and AscendSocial. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and we're going to click here to apply extended permissions. So that's telling me everything looks good. So I click continue, and I want to make it public. For you it might be a little different. I click OK. OK. Thanks for authorizing. We'll take you back to the dashboard. And now Facebook has been configured inside of AscendSocial. Now before we say we are done, we want to go back to general settings. We want to go back to tab 2, and we want to make sure that we have the icon highlighted for Facebook. And now we want to go with the custom branding. Now this gives you the ability to brand yourself. So if you want to, you can put your name like I would do right here. So when I'm posting to Facebook, my name will show up. And then we will go with the tab 3. And if you want to use the URL shortener, we have one for Google. We'll click on that. And then we'll click save. And we're all done. Your Facebook credentials have been configured to work with AscendSocial. Thank you. Bye.